Like, I didn't think she'd do it because it's kind of slutty, but awesome. Like,
and like I said, third base was not a blowjob when I was a kid. There was no base for that.
Are they still fighting out there, Kyle?
Someone
call
just
the cops.
died?
Call the cops and report it. Call the cops and report it, and we'll get a show for this. We'll get a show for this. You guys want to call the cops on the air and report this disturbance? I'll do talking.
Yeah.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
We're on location here on Grape Street in Denver, Colorado, where a disturbance of white trash proportions has broken out next door.
And we're live.
Wait,
So
Kyle,
the neighbors
what's
behind this
attention?
house are having a loud outdoor argument, and it's going like, "You don't fucking say that to me. You're going to jail. You're going to jail right fucking now." He's like, "I don't fucking care. Let's go to jail." Oh, they're fighting? They're having a fight in the backyard, like a fist fight. It's too dark, I think, for you guys to
Are
see.
they two guys?
It's a whole group of people. They're having a real white trash throwdown. It's pretty extreme. I wish I could go out there and film it or like mic it up or something, but they're like, we've got a fenced backyard.
Can you open that window behind you?
I can hear them from here.
Would it help if you open that window behind you?
I'm going to take you with me. We're going outside.
I'm very excited about this.
This is getting cool.
I like the determination. He would just like, you know what? I'm taking you with me. We're going outside. Like, this is gonna happen.
Come outside, I'll kill that bitch. That's the word of that's what they're saying now. Hang on, we're going.
It sounds like a guy wants to beat up a girl.
Nah. We're loose.
Mostly.
I don't know where they're staying, so
Denver somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Is that like a white trash place?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Is it a big place?
Yeah, Denver. I don't even know what it would be. I would guess it's one of the 10 biggest cities in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
So,
why? Like, I know it by name, but I've never been there.
Wow.
this is actually happening.
I'm pretty excited about this.
You should just set up right next to them.
If there's more to see, I'll like change the layout.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound great.
So they're over there near where that light is. I'm going to try to give you a view.
Oh, wait. If I can.
So they're over there. I don't know if. We're going low. We're sneaking. We're sneaking in.
Just don't get robbed. How good is his Wi-Fi there?
I don't know. I'm going to try and change this so all you see is Kyle. I know people, all you see is me right now, but hang in there.
There's a lot of curses and threats being thrown around. Do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do this? We can do this right now.
I want to see blood.
This is great. I'm going to pop off an ear so I can hear.
All right. So it's hard to see much because it's so dark, but Kyle is full screen. There, you can see Kyle better right now. Yeah, so this is good. I've modified the layout, Kyle, so you own the whole screen.
Where are you going? That motherfucker right there is fake. All right, I think we should probably go in. I don't think
this is great.
Really? You think it's good radio?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
We're on location here on Grape Street in Denver, Colorado, where a disturbance of white trash proportions has broken out next door.
What do you hear?
Someone just sped away. I think he might have been part of the posse over there. But yeah, over
people are
over
upset.
there is where it's happened. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I
Get
can
the
hear
fuck
that.
out of my face. What do you say? I don't.
Earlier they were yelling, "I'll fucking kill you! I'll fucking kill you!"
Yeah.
At someone.
That would be a good viral video, Woody. Easy.
Now going live to Kyle Myers in Ferguson. Kyle, tell us the kind of thing you're seeing there.
Well, next door, the neighbors have broken into a bit of a row. It seems that DeAndre...
No, don't do it like David Attenborough. That's strangely racist. The neighbors seem to have trouble getting along.
Seems to be.
This is common in nature, you know. As competition is impossible to break free from.
And the male has secured mating rights for the season.
He's
And the
white.
standard
Can't be
mating
racist.
law
Bloody
of intimidation, of
testicles
fuck
get
you, I'll
rubbed
kill you.
sweaty.
Are they
Oh.
saying anything else?
They're still cursing and stuff, but it seems to have toned down to some degree.
Is it as loud as it was when I was out there a second ago?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, well then it's just not getting picked up because it is loud.
I feel like
it's
if
loud enough
spot-
that
then
if
I'm
you-
going to become part of the scene too, because of the like we're much closer than it appears on camera. Like I could hit those people with a rock.
yeah, we're
If they
20
listen
yards
carefully, they'd hear me right now.
That's
It's only because they're so angry that they weren't hearing like our whole like
hilarious.
conversation about what assholes they are. Oh no!
away. Oh, well, see, look, a little bit of live fun. Check the Denver news tomorrow. Maybe we broke the story.
It was
There
fun.
you go.
Get a bit of a tangle here.
Yep. It's always very uncomfortable seeing things like that go down in public. For one, because I know for a fact there is not any reality in which I am standing on someone else's lawn screaming, "I will fucking kill you! I will fucking kill you!" Like, because I know that you catch more flies with honey.
I like
You're not
did
gonna
that
open-
last survival trip. Like it, there's a reality where that could happen to me.
Perhaps. I guess until you're in that situation, we don't know what's going on over there. But they were furious enough that it had to be something serious. We'll see.
We're-
We'll have our lowly correspondent Chiz keep watch out there and update us with any more. Can you relay that to him, Kyle? He cannot hear us. He's fucking around with stuff.
yeah, I wonder if he knows he can't hear us.
He just gave a look of kind of I
He
don't
just
know.
doesn't
Oh,
care.
you can hear me now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
could you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Could you hear us
Yeah,
the
I
whole
didn't-
time?
No, because like a step away from being sat down, I dropped everything, and everything came unplugged except for like the computer.
Can you,
Chiz is recording what's going on now with his phone. So if we get any like actual action, we'll do something with it.
Awesome.
But there are two women screaming at each other right now. It seems to be it has devolved to a cat fight scenario.
Mm,
that
those are never good. Yeah,
I-
sometimes they're good. Maybe I'm
just
wrong.
get some footage, but I also hope that people aren't fighting in public 20 yards from me.
No,
'cause
I
it's-
would have the opposite opinion. I very much want people to fight 20 yards from me. That sounds entertaining.
Yeah,
Might be the
but
best part of that day.
You
If-
see,
if
the-
two
with the
people got
attitude-
into a wild fight 20 yards from me, first of all, it would soon be 3 yards because I would go there. Second, I would come home and be like, honey, the coolest thing happened. I saw the fight. I love, yeah, that would be cool.
I saw
guess
some
that's
blood.
yeah,
Yes.
it's the concern of like these people are so irate. It's kind of like you piss off someone and like they just direct their anger at something new. So I feel like if I'm out there watching this fight and I'm like, oh, and someone gets hit really hard, I'm one step away from the guy doing the punch and being like, I'll fucking kill you too. I'm like, oh, hey, settle down, man. I'm behind this wooden fence. And this
I
other
think I might
dude's
have stepped. I think I might have stepped in some of that dog shit that people have been throwing into our yard.
just people
Barefooted.
just throwing dog shit behind the house.
Yeah, they throw dog shit in our yard. That's what they
Because
do.
you're not allowed to leave dog shit where the dog puts it on the
Yeah, so
ground. You have to keep it with you. And so these people are just picking it up and throwing it in other people's yards.
Oh, that's
Unless
I
there is
get-
a very clever, stealthy dog.
Chiz,
that
come
does.
smell my foot. I'm not sure.
dude.
It might just be dirt.
Like, I didn't think she'd do it because it's going slowly. But, awesome. Like,
and like I said, third base was not a blowjob when I was a kid. There
it
was no
still
base
going?
for that. It's
are they still fighting out there, Kyle?
Someone
Call the
just
cops.
died.
Call the cops and report it. Call the cops and report it. And we'll get a show for this. We'll get a show for this. You guys want to call the cops on the air and report this disturbance? I'll just
yeah.
Yes.
What's going on?
Because
'Cause I can't hear
find
from where I
me
am.
find me the sheriff's department for this region.
You can just
there's
911.
two
I
girls
came.
just-
I came for the fucking best episode in
Yeah.
PK history. Okay, we're calling the cops.
Is
This
it?
is exciting.
Do you have to give the cops your name? I don't give them my phone number.
Dude, why
Let's
are
do
you
it from
worried?
Skype.
They'll have
Because,
your phone
because
number
then
when
they
you
might
call
come
them.
over here and start talking to me, and I don't want to be talked to. I'm not going to be a witness of any kind.
They
what if
will.
I end up
you
having to
call and report a crime, they're going to come ask you about it. I would think.
Yeah, they'll come
right?
talk
Well,
to
you
me.
can do anonymously, right?
Yeah, unless I use my fucking cell phone.
Well, you can call anonymously from your phone too.
I don't
We just
trust
They
block
can
it.
probably track it. They
I
can
would
probably
suggest
track it
finding the
too.
sheriff's department and then just call it from Skype, and then that way the audience gets to hear. Although we can't record the
that's an
sheriff's de-
amazing idea.
I don't know if we can record a sheriff's department though.
I'll
I don't
check.
think we
Radio.
should.
Yeah, we
You
record
can.
it. Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Fucking
sure.
all right. Give me the sheriff's department's number. Give me. Tell them that.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a piss.
I'm going to have to get up in a second, go back out there because I can't hear any tomfoolery
What's their
or
address? We need
hollering
their
or
exact
anything
address.
back there. It will be baffling if these people have not been reported for a disturbance already, because even if like you guys can't tell how loud it actually is, like if we were 5 houses down the street, we'd be able to hear.
that intersection.
Like, oh, maybe not 5. Yeah, sure, 5. Hyperbole. Fuck it. We'd be able to hear from a ways away. So
There's a road right back here. That would tell us. There's a road right behind the house. Give me the intersection of that.
I have
and
it. I have the number.
All right. What's the
The-
name of the road that runs into Great? That's 29th in the backyard. That's running into Great. Okay, so it's between 29th and Glencoe. Okay.
you guys are actually going to call the police?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll get them out here, and hopefully we'll be able to film that.
Oh my God.
All right, Kyle, you'll do the talking.
Yeah.
I
So
think
it's between
gonna-
East 29th Avenue and Glencoe on Great.
Are you allowed to do this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a disturbance. I can hear them in the house, through the house, and through an open door. They're way down
Right
there.
now you're hearing them.
Yeah, like through my headset, I can hear like they're that loud. They're yelling about being on a period or something.
I'm trying to call it. I don't. Somehow I don't know how to do this.
Between
Call
Glencoe
phones.
and 29th Avenue.
Here, so I'm going to turn off people's video because I don't know what's going to show. And so I'm going to enter the phone number. Kyle, you ready?
Yes.
I've added them to the group call.
It's not ringing.
No, I don't hear it either. Give it a moment. Does that look like a valid number? Did I make a mistake?
It should work.
You have reached the Metro Crime Stoppers tip line. Please stay on the line and the next available operator will be with you shortly.
Between Glencoe and 29th Street on Great. Okay, cool.
Unless you want to say service road.
They are screaming so loud.
You have reached the Metro Crime Stoppers tip line. Please stay on the line and the next available operator.
You think it's
will
hard
be
to
with
get
you
through at Walmart when you just want Call of Duty? Try to report a crime in Denver. They're stabbing. All right, now imagine right now that they're trying to kick my door in and I don't have a gun, and I'm just, I'm sure they'll answer any minute. This is why you need a gun in America.
Crime Stoppers.
Hi, I wanted to report a disturbance. I'm on Grape Street here in Denver between 29th Avenue and Glencoe. And there are people in the...
Those cross streets to make sure I have them correct.
Yeah, I'm on Grape Street, and between the intersections of Glencoe and 29th Avenue, there are people in the street 3 to 4, and they're really screaming and creating a big disturbance. And it's been going on for maybe an hour. They're fighting, they're threatening each other.
Okay, sir. Look, I'll go ahead and take the information from you, and we'll forward it to the Denver Police Department. But this is not the phone number you call for incidents that are ongoing at the moment. This is
Oh.
primarily used for incidents that have happened and that are under investigation. So you just have to call either 911 for emergencies or the non-emergency phone number for the. Denver
Okay, but
Police.
you'll forward it for me. I'm new here. I'm not from Denver. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we can forward the information over to them. I'll call them after we're done here. What's the phone number you're calling from?
I'm calling from Skype. I don't have a phone here, so.
Okay. And I know you said there's a disturbance going on, but tell me exactly what happened.
Just out. We can hear people screaming in the street. There's 3 to 4 people out there, sort of pushing, shoving, threatening each other in the street. There looks like 2 females and a male that I see, but can't really tell what's going on. Just lots of screams. I can hear them from where I'm sitting in my house.
Okay.
So I just wanted to let you guys know because we're trying to get to sleep. Thank you.
Can you actually see them from where you're at?
Yes, I can.
How many are involved?
It looks like 3 to me, but there's been a 4th individual that kind of cycles in and out, I think. It's dark. It's kind of hard to say for sure. But definitely 3. They're in the street, like by a car that's parked on the street.
Is it physical at all?
They've sort of shoved each other back and forth, but mostly threats so far. Threats of like, I'll call the police, and the other person saying, I'll beat you up this bad or that bad. Lots of physical threats. And then
Any weapons involved?
not that I've seen.
And you said you didn't see any weapons?
No, nothing like that. Just lots of threats and a little shoving and people in each other's faces. And it's mostly just they're being very, very loud.
All right. Any mention of drugs or alcohol?
Any mention of drugs or alcohol that you heard? No.
Okay. What color car are they next to?
What color car is that? It's like an Audi. It's like a dark colored Audi, like a mid-sized Audi that's in the street. They're right there by it.
Okay. Can you see them well enough to get descriptions?
No, sir, I can't. I've honestly I'm trying to get back to bed. I should let you go. I just really wanted to get to sleep.
Okay. And do you want the number to the Denver Police Department?
No, sir, not if you're going to forward this information on for me.
Okay. In the future, though, if something like this is going on, you have to contact them. Do you just want to write down the phone number?
I don't want to. No, I'm just visiting Denver. Won't be here tomorrow, so it won't come of consequence. I just want to get some sleep for my flight.
Sure. And your name?
Jim.
What's your last name, Jim?
Do I have to give you a real name? I really just want to do this anonymously, to be honest. Like, I just wanted to get some sleep. I don't want to be a party to anything.
That's okay.
Okay.
We've got the information, and we'll get it forwarded. And again, Crime Stoppers is for things that are under investigation.
I understand. It won't happen again. I won't bother you with this sort of thing again. But thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
Good night.
Good night.
Okie dokie. Well, that's done. They're on the way.
Kyle's a real half-assed good Samaritan, isn't he? Like, what do they look like? I can't be bothered to step outside. How many are there?
Dark.
Yeah, it's dark. It's
Yeah, it's a police their job, right? To go and check it out. You don't have to give them fucking your life story.
3 human adults wearing clothes, seems to be, standing under the night sky near a vehicle of sorts. Looks to be a
Just
car.
decided to turn the lights off, so we'll do that.
You gave them the address, right? That's all they need.
Yeah,
I
the basic
assume.
location.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's going to come of that.
They're probably just gonna ignore it, right?
Actually, I don't know. It seems like
they're
they would
coming.
have to, because
No, they're
that dude
coming.
would have. Yeah.
Yeah, you call, they come. That's how it works. They're coming.
In like an hour.
It may not.
I would bet it happens on this show. I bet
Hey, I'm staying
there
until it
in-
happens, okay?
they're
We'll
going to
see.
be there inside of 15-20 minutes.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll get to test the response time of the Denver PD. So
Okay.
get that clock
And
going.
I don't know if this is a totally fair response time, because we basically gave it to a dude to give it to them.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah,
Should
so
have
that's how
said
we
they
know.
had guns and loads of drugs. They would have been there faster.
That's a false police report. A crime is another way to put it in here in America. That's why I didn't want to. He was like, "We got to get your name," because then you end up being like,
Yeah.
Then what happens is like something bad happens over there, and then I'm a witness in this like shooting that happened across the street, or stabbing, or police involved drug arrest, or whatever. I don't want to. I'm Jim. All right, I'm flying out tomorrow. I don't want to be a party to this. Just please quieten them down, or better yet, come with some flashing lights so that I can show up on my podcast.
I like how no mention of the fact that we're doing this on a podcast.
No,
Yeah.
no.
This is taking prank calls to a whole new level.
I was thinking that.
Actually, if this
we're
were
swatting
prank,
people
that's
on
just,
stream, but
we
we're
did
the
not
idiots.
swat anyone. We gave 100% accurate information about a real disturbance. In
That's
Dallas.
true. I shouldn't have said
lives
that.
there. Keemstar lives there, right?
Oh God.
It really is like that's one of the loudest public arguments I've heard.
It's
Like usually a
it's
loud
very
public
quiet
argument,
here in
like
this
you're
neighborhood.
outside of
It's
a
nice
bar
neighborhood.
or you're outside of a restaurant or outside somewhere where there's a lot of more people.
Mhm.
Like it's rare, I feel like, that where you see just people in a yard screaming at each other. Like if I hated someone enough that we were screaming and furious, I'd at least be like, all right, we'll come inside. You know, we'll yell at each other in the dining room because we're not complete pieces of shit who scream in the front yard. And it's like, hey, everyone within 5 houses of me, fuck you. I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care if you don't want to hear our little bickering. I'm just going to keep yelling. So I don't know. That's irritating. Have your fighting alone in your home like an adult. And then you can, you know, you get away with your shoving and your pushing, those two ladies who are not keen on one another. Anyway, we'll see how it pans out.
Mm.
Any of you guys, do you guys have any public disturbances we can follow along?
I mean, I could start yelling at Jackie.
You could start. All right, so we're on one side of the coin. Now one of you needs to go decide who is going to start a public disturbance.
Okay, I'll take this for the team.
I wonder if Kyle, or if something happened with the fucking
Yeah,
cop.
it sounded like he was trying to get in.
I saw
Are
some
the
lights.
police there? You saw lights?
No, I'm joking.
Can you, is
just
Kyle's window
imagining
pointing
lights.
toward the show? Towards the crazies?
Oh, there. We'll see. No, it's not
went
pointing
to get some bath salts.
It wouldn't be the right side of the house.
No, it's a different side of the house.
So it's been 20 minutes. The police should be
it
there
has.
around now. Kyle, did the police come?
It's a good thing that no one's like pounding my door down trying to get in because they'd have murdered me, raped my dead body, and then rifled through my belongings effectively and fled the scene and went to IHOP by now. They'd be gone.
Ooh, is there any real quick? Is there any update on the police showing up or anything?
I can still hear them screaming. He's talking about how much he loves his granny and how he'd do anything for her.
They're screaming right now. Still,
they are shouting loud enough that I can hear them 5 houses away. And I'm in the house. Well, you know where they are. I guess I'm saying that for the audience's benefit, but they're like 5 houses away. I'm in the house through a door, and I can hear them quite clearly through these. So screaming, I would say. Still no cops.
All right.
Then, yeah, good call on calling the police when you did.
The
Calling the guy who's going to call the police.
Kyle can't hear?
No, I'm just saying they're still fucking losing their shit. This is like 3 hours of them arguing in the streets.
Yeah, they're really slow. It's been 50 minutes since we called.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. They don't care. I should have said that. Yes, there was. I think. Well, I saw something. They asked about the weapon. They asked about the weapon. Well, it was hard to see. They were moving their hands around really fast, and they are, you know. And there's a lot of shoving. There could have been a weapon. There was something shiny for sure. I saw a glint.
I've never had an argument that wasn't resolved this slowly. Like,
3 hours.
It's not an argument.
Backwards.
At this point, like one of the figures has left. And now it's just like loud. They must be drunk because if they were stoned, they would just be chilled out somewhere instead of being cunts. Maybe this is like an alcohol fueled, just like blowing his steam off in public as loud as he can. I don't know. He's an idiot who wants to scream in the streets and make a fool of themselves. This guy.
Yeah, at this point, it's not 2 people, it's 1.
I haven't been in the door in quite a while. Last time I looked, it was 2 for sure. And they're like, you know, I see them moving around, and then there's like lots of hands thrown up in the air and lots of just yelling about just random things and just like the guy was talking about how much he loved his granny and how he'd do anything for her a few minutes ago, but screaming it in an aggressive way. I love my granny. She need anything. That's hers. That's hers. I make it happen. I make it happen. You know, it's just like, whoa, all right, we get it. You like your grandma. Let's tone it down to like a level.
Yeah, that's not usually something you're so mad about. You know,
Jesus, like, is she here? Did I fuck with her? Like, where's Granny at now? I don't want to mess with her. You seem very Granny oriented over there. So I don't know what's going to happen over there. I wish they'd shut.
Yeah, they're still yelling at each other in the middle of the street now. Yeah. The police are not coming.
You think they're not coming?
I think
we should take it upon ourselves to fix this little situation. A little street justice.
I will watch Street Justice from the other side of the fence.
Seals, and when we saw a disturbance, we took it upon ourselves to shut it down.
What if you just yelled "shut up" from a distance and threw a bottle? Just saying, like that might work. I'm
Throw
sure
a
that the
bottle?
bottle comes hurling over. They'll be
Then-
like, you know
then
what?
I would
That
end
guy
up-
has a good point.
We would all end up with a pool cue doing battle in the street. That's what would happen. Like
So you want us to start it off by lobbing a rock over there, basically?
You know, just
Immediately
toss
escalation into the realm of
Exactly.
weapons are okay.
Shut
I'm
up!
just
There's
saying-
more bottles where that came from.
I'm just
Well-
saying, we launch a bottle across their bow. Give them a little warning,
Fire one
right?
across their bow.
Fire one across their bow.
Guys, real quick. Before you do that, call the police at least 30 minutes and tell them you're heavily injured.
Heavily.
And then
We're under
and then-
attack.
you tell them you're under attack, and 30 minutes later, then you go and do it. And about 5 minutes in, the police should arrive.
Yes.
So
I
just
will let
making
Kyle
sure.
storm that
know.
beach.
If you call the cops right now and told them that there were people like cursing in the street, do you think they would have been there by now, Queb?
Right here,
Yeah.
in Spain,
they would have been here within
Spain.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
I think they would have been.
for sure.
I think you should have
Spanish
called
Inquisition
911.
would have rode in and fucking laid
Oh,
the
the
hammer.
cops drive around in like the neighborhood.
He's in Spain.
Yes,
Well, don't look at
and they drive around on horses with lassos and shit.
That's not true.
They-
I think if I
do-
called
they
the
do in the
police, they'd be here
Netherlands.
quickly.
They'd be here quick. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think that whoever that guy was passed on our message.
We probably called Domino's or some shit,
Yeah.
and the guy just played
Because
along.
if he did pass it along, like they would have to
I
be here
wish
by
we
now,
had
right?
Domino's. Yeah, they're not coming. They don't care. They don't care about our noise disturbance. They're just
See, Kyle made it as a noise disturbance. If I was like, "Hey, I think
It would have been a
someone's going to
safety
get
potential
hurt,"
domestic issue.
yeah, there might be a
Yeah.
domestic violence thing.
I was very afraid of giving a false police report because that's a crime, and I didn't want to do that because we're recording this. So I wanted to be 100% honest. I didn't want to like make
Oh.
anything that I had.
And
to
you
say.
were.
Yeah.
You actually undersold it a bit.
That's what I think.
From the intensity that they were screaming with. It wasn't like, man, I'm gonna fuck you up if you don't get out of my face. It was like, I will kill you. Like just so mad. Like,
Yeah.
woof. Like there's nowhere to go from there.
I just thought
Much
they'd
like
come.
the
We're in such a metro area. I thought, there's a
Right.
cop like patrolling 2 blocks away. They'll just
Mhm.
dispatch. We got a disturbance on Grape Street, and Bill's gonna fucking swing right over. But they could have escalated to death and mayhem by now, and no one would know. They could have just killed me.
They
That
could,
just
but they won't. They're too busy
hypothetically,
fighting.
If you pass the bond, right, would they all be chill in like 15 minutes?
I'm telling you, these sound like violent drinkers. These sound like violent drinkers to me.
right.
They're
Well,
not
we need to convert them.
They sound a
would-
little methy.
a little methy.
Maybe a bit methy because they seem to have a lot of energy.
With a lacing of bath salts.
Yeah, a lot of pep.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of pep in their step over there in the middle of the fucking street in the darkness. It's 9 p.m. at night here. It's dark. It's cold outside. Would you close that fucking door, by the way? It's so cold. Why?
Yeah, it's why
Just
not?
leave it
Why
cracked.
not fight inside if you're going to have a big argument? Like it's too chilly out.